Hey guys, it's Kevrock, and if you know me from the Live Rednecks show, which is my web show that I do with my brothers and my cousins, I've been doing it for 2 years now, and if you know me from that show, you probably already know that I am a huge fan of, I guess I'll say, older rock, because I don't want to say old rock music, because a lot of, a lot of it's not that old. But, I listen to Billy Joel and Elton John, and I listen to a lot of the 80s hair metal, and I won't say that I'm a classic rock fan, because I'm really not, but I do like, Rush and a little AC/DC, and, now all of it's classic rock. I mean, I'd never consider bands like Motley Crue and Def Leppard classic rock, but I guess now it's technically classic rock. To me, it's still 80s hair metal, but, So, anyways, I wanted to do a short off-topic review of my favorite older bands' new records that have come out in the past 3 years. I'm a little late on this review, and some of them came out before I even started the Kevrock's movie review channel, so just enjoy this short review of the newer records from all my favorite older bands that are still around. Alright. Partner. That was really gay. Okay, let's start the review. Okay, over a decade since his last record in 2007, Ozzy Osbourne released Black Rain. This record was pretty good considering it's his first record in a long time. It's a hardcore heavy metal album, much heavier than a lot of his other records, and in the beginning it really pumps you up, then as you go through the songs in the middle it mellows down but pumps you right back up again in the end. I love the song order, and I think that every song on this record is great. I really can't say anything bad about any of the songs, and I wonder why I Don't Wanna Stop is his only single, because there's so many great songs on this record. But that's just normally the way it goes nowadays. They were great back in the day, and then they come out with a new record, and it's like they get one single out of all these great songs. But whatever. My favorite song off this record would easily be Black Rain. I mean, I think the lyrics are great. I think the way it starts off with this country western type of guitar and then goes into straight head-on metal is awesome. So I mean, overall, I'd give the record 3.5 stars. I thought it was a really good record. But, as always, Ozzy will never change. It's just the same old Ozzy. But we love him. We really do. Okay, Motley Crue's new record, Saints of Los Angeles, blew me away. I thought that it was fantastic from beginning to end. Just like the Ozzy record, I have nothing bad to say about this record or any of the songs. All of it was fantastic. First of all, I'd like to take a second to recognize that this is the first Motley Crue record with the original lineup in a long time. And I was psyched for this record to come out, and I knew that I wouldn't be disappointed. It's Motley Crue at their best, man, with songs like Face Down in the Dirt and Saints of Los Angeles, plus Mother Effer of the Year, and, just every song on the record is awesome. I have no complaints, nothing bad to say about it at all. And my favorite song off the record would have to be Down at the Whiskey, just because I love the way it is. It's an upbeat type, look back on the past song, and it's really cool. I also love Saints of Los Angeles just because, I wasn't surprised that Saints of Los Angeles was the title of the record. I knew it was going to have something to do with Los Angeles, and, kind of looking back on, all the crap they went through, and, so it was just a great record, period. That's all I have to say. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Alright, moving on. When I heard that Def Leppard, my favorite band of all time, was coming out with a new record, I was so excited you wouldn't believe. They haven't really released a real record in a long time. Yes, if you want to be very technical, their last record was Rock of Ages, which I believe came out in 2006. But, really, their last studio album was Yeah, and I don't even consider that a real Def Leppard record because they were singing other people's songs. So, really, if you want to be realistic about it, which that's the way I think about it, their last studio record was X, and that was in 2002. That was a while ago, and I was ready to hear some new Def Leppard songs that I could just rock out to, man. And I was not disappointed at all. I love this record. I mean, I won't say that I loved every song on it, because not every song was great, but, I mean, for the most part, it was a good record with songs like Go, Only the Good Die Young, Tomorrow, 9 Lives. All of it was great. So overall, in my opinion, this record gets 4 stars. Def Leppard will always be my favorite band, and, honestly, from personal experience, next to Bret Michaels, these guys are the nicest rock stars you will ever meet. And last but not least, Rush's new record, Snakes and Arrows, was awesome, and I think it was 10 times better than the last record, Vapor Trails, which wasn't bad, but, it wasn't my favorite record. This record had introduced a bunch of new songs that I thought were really good, like hard rock songs, and, I thought that it was great. Plus, I love that, rather than just playing one single, Rush played, pretty much almost like the whole record live on both tours. So, I love this new record. I love the song order. I love how there's 3 instrumental tracks. And my favorite song off this record would probably be Far Cry. Overall, this record was great, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead. So what am I waiting on now? Well, I can't wait to hear the new Kiss record, which is said to come out in early October. That's going to be awesome. Plus, I can't wait to hear Van Halen's new record, which I'm not sure if it's been recorded yet or if they've started recording it, but it's said to come out sometime next year, and I'll be looking forward to that. Plus, I really wish that Billy Joel would make a new record. There have been no plans for a new record, and I've heard nothing of it, but just taking a minute to bring it up, he's been touring for the past, 8 years non-stop, even though in 2000 he said that the Millennium Concert was going to be his last show. I mean, I just think that he owes it to the fans to come out with a new record after, never stopping. He's been going on for so long, since the early 70s to 2009. So, I'd love to hear a new record. I mean, All My Life was the closest we got, and that single was pretty cool, but nowadays it's just all that greatest hits stuff and reassembled editions of his classic records, and now I'd like to hear a new record, so hopefully it'll happen.